Good morning, one and all. Myself, Dr. Rohit, Associate Professor, Department of ECE, Nagarjuna College. So today, a part of CMOS VLSI lab, we are going to discuss how to design NAND gate and NOR gate, two input NAND gate and two input NOR gate using multi-SIM software. Okay, so quickly we will move to the design. This is actually a two input NAND gate. So wherein two PMOS transistors are connected parallel and two NMOS transistor which is connected in series. And this is actually the truth table. So in the truth table for the combination 0 0 you will get 1 output 1. So for 0 1 you will get output 1, 1 0 you will get output 1, 1 1 combination you will get output 0. Okay, so now we will see how to design this schematic using NI multisim software. So I'll quickly go to the multisim live software. I have already logged in. Okay, so what you have to do is, so as usual you have to create the schematic. Click on create schematic. After doing that, so we will get a blank window. Okay, so now what you have to do, so we need a transistor. So first I'll select a PMOS transistor. So this is the PMOS transistor. Okay, so actually the PMOS transistor, the arrow should come up. Okay, so what I will do is I'll do rotate. So you can rotate using this one. If you press that, it will be rotated. So then I'll turn like this. Okay, so and we are working on 180 nanometer technology. So that's why length I'll change it to 180 nanometer, 180 n. If you give, it's fine, it's sufficient. Then I'll choose 2 micrometer width. Okay, so now I want same PMOS transistor. What I will do is I'll copy. So the right bottom corner you can find duplicate or copy. Okay, so once you press that you will get a duplicated one. Okay, so then do flip. Okay, so now we have done. Okay, so now similarly you select two NMOS transistor. Okay, so now I'll go to the transistor, I'll select NMOS. Yeah. Okay, so place this and change the L by W ratio. So I'll choose L as length as 180 nanometer and width as 2 micro. Okay, so then you copy the transistor and paste it somewhere here. Okay, so now what you have to do is you have to do simply connection. Now I will drain and drain terminal, I'll short it. Okay, so then again source and source terminal I'll short it. So go to ground, there you will find junction. So that is actually the wire. So then what you have to do is you have to again take the wire and short this, and here also you choose that and short it. Okay, so then what you see now, what we have done is we have taken two PMOS transistor and we have connected parallelly, and we have taken two NMOS transistor and we have connected it in series circuit. Okay, so now what we wanted to do is we need a source. So now I'll select DC source for connecting VDD. Okay, so now so you give 1.8 as a VDD voltage. Okay, DC voltage is, let it be 1.8. You can choose 5 volt also, it's not a problem. So then connect this to the PMOS. Okay, so then select ground and connect it here. Okay, so then select another ground and connect it across here. Okay, now yeah, connect you short two inputs. Say for example, this is one input and this is another input. Short it. Okay, and similarly you just flip this. Okay, and connect B. So this is A terminal and this is B terminal. Okay, now all connection is done. So now we have to give input, right? So input, let it be clock. Select clock voltage. You copy and you paste here. So we have two inputs, right? For that, two clock pulses here we are using. So then connect this to here, and this also you connect to here. Okay, so now select ground. So copy it, or you can choose another ground. Very important thing here is you have to change 1.8 because there VDD we have chosen 1.8 volt. So here also you give 1.8. This is also 1.8. Now, so in order to see all possible output voltage, so what I will do is I'll select the one of the frequency, one of the input frequency, I'll select it as 2 kilohertz. So you already know the frequency and time is universally proportional. So if you increase the frequency, time is going to be reduced, means T on and T off time is going to reduce. Okay, so that's why I have chosen the two different frequencies. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to run. So select split, so you can see sorry, 1 minute. So you have to select the probes, right? So better you first select the probes, right? So you are not connected probe inputs, so that's why you select voltage and paste it across here, connect it across here, and select another voltage and paste it across here. Now here PR1 is there, PR2 is there. PR1 means probe 1, PR2 means probe 2. So now we have connected for two inputs, right? So one for output. So this color indicates same color will be, see here it is green. Green color means in waveform also same color will be there. So based on that you can find out which one is input or which one is output. So now you select split and run. So let it be transient. Because we are studying only transient response. Yes, see here we got the output. See here probe 1 is there. So if you deselect, you can see the probe 1. See here, so probe 1 is having 1 and 0, correct? So you choose probe 2, so and you deselect probe 1. So here it is having same period. So you have two inputs, right? I mean 0 1 0 1 0 1. So like that is there. So now, so you select probe 1. Yeah, so now you select probe 3, so that is this. So probe 3 you have 0 and 1 1 1. Okay, so now let me select probe 1 and probe 2. So probe 1 it is high up to 500 nanosecond. So probe 2 is 1 and 0, correct? 1 and 0 up to 5 nanosecond, then it is 1, then it is 0, correct? So now, so this is 1 1 combination. First combination is 1 1 1 0, then 0 1, then 0 0 combination. Now how will be the output? We will see. So I'll select probe 3. So for 1 1 combination you are getting 0. So for rest of the cases, you are getting 1 1 1. So that is what we have seen in the truth table, right? So for 1 1 combination you should get 0, rest of the combination you should get 1s. In continuation with NAND gate, so we will discuss NOR gate. So in case of NOR gate, the truth table is shown here. So for 0 0 input you should get output as 1, and rest of the case output is 0, that is 0 1 or 1 0 or 1 1 case. So output must be 0. And in case of NAND gate, what we have done is we have connected PMOS transistor in parallel. Okay, so but in case of NOR gate, we have to connect a two PMOS transistor in series and NMOS to be in parallel. So this is actually the CMOS structure for NOR gate, two input NOR gate. Okay, fine. So now we will quickly jump to the software, how exactly design is work. Fine. So now, so this is actually the circuit. So actually I have made the design already, unlike your NAND gate. So the NOR gate, only the difference in circuit is, so we have to take a uh, PMOS transistor and NMOS transistor in series. Okay, and NMOS transistor is connected, PMOS transistor to be in series and NMOS to be in parallel. Okay, so that is what done here. And again we have chosen same DC voltage as 1.8 volt, and we have taken clock input. So that is again 1 kilohertz here and 2 kilohertz B here. Okay, so this clock we have called as A, and this we have called as B, and we have connected for two transistor. See, for example, input A is connected to PMOS and one NMOS, then another input B is connected to another PMOS and another NMOS. Okay, so and we have taken probe connection for one input, that is A, and another input B, and output C. Okay, so based same way we have to design the circuit. Hopefully you have understood well about NAND gate. Same way here also you have to do the circuit. Okay, so now we'll see how exactly circuit works. Okay, so now what I will do is I'll run this. Okay, so now, so you just select settings, so then this probes will be selected. Now what is the input? See, we have, so see here, you can see here, you can observe here, PR1 is nothing but probe 1, PR2 is nothing but probe 2, so PR3 is nothing but probe 3. So PR1 and PR2 are input A and input B, and output is nothing but probe 3. Okay, so let us see how exactly we can see, or we can see the output for this. So for 1 1 you have to get 0. Let us see the truth table. Okay, so for 0 0 you have to get 1, and rest of the cases you have to get 0. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so now, so we'll just quickly run this. Okay, so here, so this is actually probe 1, so where we have up to 500 microsecond, we have 1, and after that again up to another 500 microsecond it is 1. Okay, so now we'll see how exactly probe 2 looks like. Okay, so what we have done is we have made four two pulses, that is, so 1 0 1 0. Okay, so now, so we'll see how exactly output looks. Okay, so this is actually the output. Say for example, so this is 1 and this is 0, and say for we will take this probe. Okay, so now, so for all the conditions, that is, see here 1 1, see this is 1 1, so this is 1 0, this is again 0 1. So your green color one is 0 and blue color one is 1. So and next condition is both are 0. Okay, so now we'll see how exactly the output look like. Okay, so now this is output. So for all the condition, so you are getting 0, so only for 0 0 condition you are getting 1. Okay, so hope you have understood this. Thank you. If you have any queries, you can feel free to ask. Okay, thank you.